Hey everybody, welcome. I'm here with Kat and also Brett is here. Hi Brett, how are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been quite an exciting day for me. Oof, you
That's
guys
been
are
an
lagging
exciting...
a little bit over there. You all right?
Lagging? You want to check?
Yeah, like max headroom.
Oh, yeah, sure. What channels are we streaming on there, bud?
Oh, you have to go to Smokey's channel. Anyway.
All right.
Random chimp event. Anyway, yeah, Smokey's still doing the debate over there. Apparently, they're just gonna go on until one of their heads falls off. So that's the thing. I think we're gonna check in on them in a second. Over there, apparently, they're just gonna go on.
Why are you not turning down? Okay, there we are.
All right, is the audio clipping in and out like shit again?
That's hateful.
No.
Hold on.
Well, you can. I turned it off.
You turned it off? God damn you.
What? Okay.
Well, anyway.
Hey, listen.
Oh, good job.
I mean, what are you going to do? You guys are frozen stuff. Let's talk.
Yeah, we're good. Anyway, we're actually going to check.
It froze on the... Oh, now it's froze on the stream.
I don't know what the fuck's happening. Anyway, we're going to check in with the debate anyway, so here it is. Here's got a breaking news alert.
You hippie, liberal, fat, faggot, scum-sucking, rat roach retard.
Anyway, so that's how the debate's going. Hopefully they'll be done with that shortly.
The echo was because we were trying to listen to the stream to hear if we were clipping.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Everyone's internet.
You guys' audio's coming through all right. It just looks like you're frozen and have your finger in your nose digging for treasure. But besides that, we're good to go.
I know it looks fine on my end though. I don't know.
We're stuck like this.
We're stuck. Okay, let me just give you.
Yeah, you look like you're picking your nose, and I'm like eating your dog.
Okay, are we still lagging?
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Now we're nothing.
Now we're nothing. What is the matter with this?
No.
My internet's fine.
You didn't have your Scoopy snack today is what happened.
All right, let me try. I have another idea.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right.
No, we won't.
While he's fixing this 56K modem over there, how's everybody doing?
Well, if anyone can hear us.
There we go. Maybe that's it now.
I can hear your audio, but there's a little bit of...
Oh my god, I dicked with this for 2 days. I'm so tired of this.
So your wife's name is Kat as well, Will?
No. My wife's name is not Kat.
No.
My wife's name is Jessica.
I heard you say cat. I guess you were talking about the actual cat that you got in the house.
No, that's my name.
That's Kat right there.
Hello.
That's not my wife.
No.
That is a tranny.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hardly see you over in the corner.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's back. It worked.
Yeah, hello.
It's the fucking cable cocksucker. We'll check the audio later.
Goodness gracious. Are we doing this through Smokey's show?
Okay, funny story. So my channel got flagged recently.
Oof.
And for criminal organization activity. So YouTube has accused me of a federal crime, but obviously won't take me to court over it because they're full of shit. The video was me and my friends playing Dungeons and Dragons like 8 years ago, and it got flagged. And I talked to YouTube about it, and they told me to go fuck myself 3 times. So I can't stream over there right now. Normally we cross stream, so normally it's on both of our channels, but tonight it's on my backup channel and Smokey's channel. So, and there probably won't be anyone in until the debate's over streaming on Smokey channel.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, 6 people's better than no people. Most people are over there looking for ice cream cones. So, who's piss baby of the week again?
Me?
Well, I did have something weird that I wanted to play. I found this weirdo.
Again, Will.
Am I frozen or just not moving?
You're not moving. I can hear your audio.
Oh yeah, we're frozen.
I'm going to fucking scream tonight. All right, whatever. Here we go. I have one last thing I can do. There, perfect.
Yay!
I turned the
that's
fucking...
too bad that you guys won't be able to be on video. I was going to encourage Kat to punch you in the eye. Oh no, I can't hear you guys now. You guys disappeared on me. Oh, there they went. It's the Undertaker. Rest in peace. So what do you guys think of Mattpowell and Smokey's debate? I was listening in for quite some time and cheering them all on. Good people. Good times.
Yeah, I like that.
But I'll tell you what, I listened to a whole bunch of it, Will, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get saved under their terms and conditions.
Probably not. Well, Mattpowell thinks you're saved just because reasons. And Smokey thinks everyone's going to hell, basically, I think. So, whatever. I don't know.
I didn't pull a Samson and slam a building down there and a bunch of Philistines, but, you know, I think I'm a decent guy, but, you know, it's all up to God. You know how that works.
I wish I knew how it worked. We'd have a lot less unanswered fucking questions, I think, if we did. Where is my wacko of the week? She's here.
You want to whack it? This is a live broadcast.
Yep.
You can get us in trouble.
Yep.
No, we're not
That's why
whack.
we turned off the camera. We're gonna whack it. It's fine.
All right, here's our wacko of the week. I have no idea what her name is, Kat. You remember?
I still have every fucking right to speak my mind because I'm the only motherfucker that's able to talk on their own.
Right away, it's just what the fuck is happening. She's talking to God, and she's the only one who's able to talk on her own. Okay, that's our establishing ground here.
See on their own. So I'm completely compatible with the whole technology thing. Thanks. But I got a bone to pick with you and your little fucking kids.
All right,
Ooh,
so she's got a problem with God's kids, whoever those are. Everyone, or I thought Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Also,
I'm getting distracted though, Will. She has an awful lot of butter on those front teeth. Ugh.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a.
I don't know you.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Perfect.
That's a lot of butter. I can make a few sandwiches with that. Yum yum.
Yeah, she got some meth mouth.
It's fucking gross. All right.
Second of all, I don't know how I ended up on Earth. Third of all, why am I the only one taking care of anyone? Fourth of all, where's my fucking money that
You know what you need to do, Will? Will, you know how good you are at memes and doing all the video editing. You need to make it look like Fred Mercury singing to her where she goes, Mama, ooh. I think that'd be awesome.
I'm putting it on the list. Kat, put it on the list.
Okay, I'll put it on the list.
Buttermouth Freddie Mercury. I'll know what that means.
Also, she's a rapper.
Yeah, she is, I guess. That's what she's talking about, people stealing her music or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Her music, that's why she's pissed? Is that why we're getting the butter attack?
Well, it gets more confusing. We're just going to keep playing it.
I earned, not just from taking care of people. Because I didn't expect a cent out of that. I know I was supposed to be your fucking slave or whatever.
I know I was supposed to be your fucking slave. What the fuck happened there, lady?
She sounds just like Sanford and Son. It's unbelievable. What's that thing growing out of the side of her face, though? That's distracting.
It's some kind of fucking piercing or a mole that she painted acrylic. I have no fucking idea, Brett. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like a raging anus.
It looks like
one of those.
nacho sushi. Can I hold on?
Quentin, Ginger Nation, what the fuck is wrong with you that you would be friends with somebody like this?
I don't want.
What is wrong with you people?
Can you go?
What the hell was that? The McDonald's drive-thru?
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, continuing on.
Well, what about all the nice music I made for everyone? You really gonna let a bunch of fucking low-down dirty hoes run off with that? Look, I did a lot. I gave you plenty of time to make a difference in my motherfucking life. And you want me to keep playing nice. You wanna, this is my plan. This was my plan with God. Get kidnapped. Get a girl to beat your head into a corner of a wall so you can go to the hospital and get stitches. The stitches hurt so bad, I'd rather die than ever fucking get up, but
I had to play this a couple of times to figure out what she's talking about. What she's talking about is God's plan for her is to have her get kidnapped, have her head get beaten by another girl, have to get stitches, and then not want to get up because the stitches hurt so bad, but she did anyway because she's the only motherfucker who does anything on this planet. And then what's coming up here shortly is something about God fucking her and her having his kids. I don't know, but there's a lot of fucking autism going on here, and I can't fucking handle it.
That's bigoted, man. What kind of expression is this?
I don't know.
Anyway, because I started developing an eye while I was dying, and it actually fucking worked, and that was
developing an eye when she was what kind of fucking eye? You mean that thing on the side of your face? Is that what it is? It's an eye? That's fucking crazy.
Well, it's dotted like an eye.
Yeah, like a lowercase I. Yeah, you're right.
See, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, see?
It's like a raging donkey now. Like, yeehaw.
I know one of those too.
Yeah. Do we have the graphic? I think we have the graphic here somewhere.
Put a donkey next to her. I bet it racks up as a twin.
I don't have a donkey.
Oh my goodness! What kind of donkey is that? That's bigoted.
Well, it is bigoted. I mean, it does kill people.
Yeah. Sponsored by the Kinc Inc Club and the Clay County Chamber of Commerce, where whatever you're looking for is back the way you came. Anyway, yeah, we're on Smokey's channel, so I'm contractually obligated to say that bit. Oh, yeah, and Chabad.org. Anyway,
the only thing God was interested in was, how can I make this bitch my new goddess? I don't care that she's 6 years old and just had a fucking head injury taken care of. Let's bring this bitch up as fast as we fucking can into the future so she can get birth to my motherfucking kids.
Goodness gracious, there's a lot of anger.
I don't know. I have no idea. She has kids. They're gods. He doesn't visit. But it gets worse. So I guess God is fucking her kids. Here we go.
Oh my
I don't fucking know, you pervert. Rapist. So what is everyone walking around with my powers for? What, you think I wouldn't notice? You think this is just a normal fucking community of thieves?
I don't know what's happening. I still don't know what the fuck is happening. Can somebody... where is her tard wrangler? Can we get somebody in here to fucking translate, please? Why?
I'll tell you what, this is too exciting. I need to smoke. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Brett. I'll see you in a minute.
Fucking fool do you take me for? You think you the only one with smarts in this motherfucker? Why don't you come fucking say some real shit? Something that actually someone cares about that ain't a lie out your ass. You pretending like you fucking somebody. You pretending like you should be the fucking ruler when all you do is stick your hot ass dick in my babies every fucking night.
And there it is. What the fuck is that all about? Can somebody...
She's related to Knock.
Do we have the Happy Mother's Day? We could play that. It's right fucking here somewhere. There it is.
You feel sorry for the daughter of my mom because I was making out with her? What? Like, no, I fucked her. Several times. You feel sorry for the daughter of my mom because I was making out with her? What? Like, no, I fucked her. Several times. That's how we kind of had a baby. Wasn't making out. It wasn't dry humping on the couch.
Yeah, anyway. So, god damn this.
You want something that can look into your eyes and hear you moaning as you fuck it. And you want to click into their minds and be their best fucking friend.
She's calling God a pedophile. I don't remember him ever doing that. Wait, how old was Mary? Wait, no, that was the Holy Spirit. No, wait, it was the angel of the Lord. Smokey, can you come in here and clarify, please?
I don't know. I want someone to, moan while I'm fucking them. I want to see them and everything, but I want it to be Matt.
It's important to use the proper words for our private parts.
What the hell are you? No!
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air? That's called an erection.
No! No!
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good. Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my too. You have a penis there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it.
No!
It's never not gonna be funny. I don't know what to tell you people. Well, there's nobody in here, so I'm guessing that they're still going. Can we get an update from not the banjo? No. Well,
there's 8 whole people watching.
I'm surprised. Oh my god, it's Eli. Hey buddy, how the fuck are you?
Good.
Good. How's my audio? Garbage?
It's fine.
Okay.
How's my audio?
It's good.
Good. What are you up to?
Nothing right now.
Oh. Have you been... Do you know this woman?
What is that?
I don't... Well,
she's a rapper. I was
You're
first
nasty.
exposed to her on 4chan.
On 4chan. Just the pause. Anyway, here, Eli, take a listen to this bitch.
A fucking child shouldn't have to grow up in a filthy, smelly ass world such as this.
Shanny.
If your dick can't
there.
stay hard for as long as I've worked, and that's 29 fucking years, every nanosecond, every millisecond since then keep it in your fucking pants!
What kind of language is this? Where's she from? Is this Ghetto-nese or something?
I don't know, Kat. You're the expert.
I want to say she's from like somewhere, like she's from like Chicago / Maryland at the same time.
It's Wisconsin.
I think it's just like,
honestly might as well be.
So she's like, your ass is mine because I'm gonna sparkle with the god powers.
It's something like that's sounds accurate actually. I want a meme on that, but honestly, it's pretty close to the truth. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with this woman, but she came into my life because somebody sent me this shit, and I couldn't look away. This isn't even the worst one.
Have we invited her to a live show, though? That's what needs to be known.
I did.
We've tried to contact her, both Kat and I, and she hasn't responded.
Well, give me your YouTube channel. I'll be like, yo, you want to hang up in his house?
I'll go try to find it.
Probably work.
Yeah,
you bring the butter, I bring the bread. Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's actually fucking great. That's hold on, let me find it. It's in my. I said it to myself.
Brett, that was the best thing I've heard all week.
I hear you. Well, that's what happens when Brett Keen's on espresso.
He's on espresso.
That's like a 90s cartoon trying to be hip.
I drank an espresso and I had a Benadryl and they're just fighting it out for supremacy. I don't know what's happening.
I think you'll explode.
Cover yourself in oil. Okay.
Cover yourself in sprung.
It's looking like her name is. It's taking forever to load on mobile. It's FU in orbit. It's EFFYU in orbit. So let me see if I can get a link.
Yeah,
You need to screenshot this image right here. Screenshot this expression right here and put Norman Bates music behind it.
Okay, FU in orbit.
As you can see, Kat, I'm a movie buff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Kristen Jank. That's her name.
Oh, have we been talking to the wrong person?
No, that's her name. That's her name. That's how I remembered her. Not
Her name is Jank? Like in,
Yeah,
hey, Jank and me.
Yeah, it's her rap name, I think.
Kristen Jank.
Well, do we have a rap track of her? Can we hear what she sounds like with that yo ass?
I'm working on that right now, actually.
You're like,
So anyway, I'm gonna post to the private chat on the side that her fucking. Where's my private chat? Why is that missing?
Because you're gay.
I got the comment section. It's just comments.
You got told.
And you're not based either.
You're cringe.
You got
You're not even
explained.
red pill.
I don't know. Anyway, I'll put it in the live chat. I don't know why there's no fucking private chat right now. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there it is. Well, whatever. I'm having issues tonight, I guess. I'm half a tard already. Actually, breaking news. It's time. Brett's back, so it's time for the random chimp event. So,
was that Jingle Bells?
I hope that is her YouTube channel, Will, because I posted a comment. I said, you and I should chat live. I can help you with your music career. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this week's random chimp event of the week is a baby monkey riding a pig.
You said you ghetto, right? You know like a ghetto.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. That's the wrong. How do I fuck? What the fuck is going on? That's not the fucking clip.
Real stuff. Real stuff. Real stuff.
I tried.
Because only he knows the
No, that's a bad song. You can't play that. You can't play that. You can't play that song.
That's better. I fucking.
몽이가 워낙 똘똘이 좋아하다 보니까 껌딱지처럼 계속
Isn't that cute?
Cute
Cute random chimp event. See, look, what a cute little monkey.
내려와.
Yeah, it's a cute monkey in Thick Shade's family.
How much you want to bet these Koreans ate the pig afterward?
No, So they filled it with magnets.
What the fuck is that? All right.
Oof, who was the parrot? Was that Jason going, no,
that like-
get off my pig?
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
It's tight. No, it's just fucking.
That's like the
That was
image
fucking-
of like this small child running from the guy on the bike with like who has like a submachine gun.
I can't tonight with this fucking horse shit.
Also, well, don't do that again. Don't play that song. You actually get killed. YouTube will kill you.
Don't
They
worry.
know that song.
Nah, it's clipped and it's all out of order and stuff. I'm already aware. Anyway, so Smokey's not here yet. Smokey's still doing his thing.
So,
posted
Will,
under
what
his
is the
name.
story? How did Shanny and G-Man end up getting hooked up like this? Because last time I talked to her, she actually begged me to get him out of the house and said that she was going to actually assassinate him if he didn't. Where's this newfound love coming from?
Okay,
it's coming from the maggots in their brain.
So they got brain worms. That's true. Okay, so here's what happened. G-Man was doing his own thing, and he was getting trolled by trolls, haters, and fools. He was getting his shit pushed in, and he was talking to this woman named Indigo Butterfly. He then, for whatever reason, decides to dox her court records with her full legal name and address and the whole fucking thing. So Indigo Butterfly decides that she's going to concoct this convoluted scheme to get back at G-Man by scamming him out of every penny that he has, and never promising, but implying by her being there alone in a hotel room with G-Man that they were going to sleep together. So G-Man gives her all this stuff because she's broken. She needs money to pay bills, and she's in the middle of a divorce. He later goes on to say that they're not actually divorced, but that's not true because that was part of the records that were released and he knew it. Anyway, he doesn't have any money because of course he's G-Man. So he gives her a whole bunch of shit to pawn, including 2 coins that he valued at $1,000 a piece that turned out to be fake and not worth the silver they were printed on. So they are on a mission. They're going to go, her and G-Man are going to go visit Von Helton. And one of the stops that they decided that they were going to make at some point was Shanny and Rev's house, right? So as soon as he gets fucking had for all this money that isn't actually existent, he ends up deciding, fuck it, I'm going to continue my mission. I'm going to Shanny and Rev's house. Meanwhile, this whole thing comes out that Shanny has been abusing her kids, at least allegedly, according to the documents, the photographs, and the videos. Yeah, and
that was disgusting. There's poo-poo.
The mainstream news as well. I think she was on CNN.
Yeah, she was on Big Boy News.
She was on the Big Boy News. She made national headlines with her
someone we
fuckery.
knows on news.
Oh my god! Yeah, and then my friend Blaze, aka Megan Heltz, I guess she's just using her name now. She went on Burnt Toast, and then Secular Opinion covered it, and I think the Geek Room is going to cover it because she was a mod, and I guess she got a look in behind the scenes. She was supposed to be on the show tonight, but she's having a not okay day. I think she's sick or something. She was going to talk about this. So, what else? Oh yeah, Von Helton messaged me in the middle of the stream with G-Man and Shanny eating fried chicken and watermelon. That's what they named it anyway.
Where the hell is our buddy born anyway?
I don't know, but I'm gonna read you something that he sent me. He goes, blocked again in G-Man's outside chat, and that was the chat for that stream. I said,
well, make sure you let Bourne know that on Friday, 7 p.m., I'm going to be doing a live show, and he's more than welcome to come in. We can talk about space aliens and militant Smurfs or something. It doesn't matter to me.
I will definitely let him know. Anyway, here we go. So he goes, blocked in G-Man's chat, and I said, "Are you seeing this shit? He's out of his fucking mind." He says, "Have you seen the kids' beds from the other house?" I said, "I've tried to stay out of it, so no." He said, "No beds since birth," in all caps. And I said, "I'm sorry, are you for real?" He says, "No bassinets, no cribs, no playpens, no bunk beds. They slept on the floor and pissed and shit. I'm mad as hell, and so are my gods, by the way." Of course, he has to get that in there.
Now, wait a minute. Let me ask you something. So basically, you're describing this place as a hellhole. There's no beds for the kids. Now, Jason, the guy that she's with, had a huge inheritance from the passing of a relative, right? Why didn't they ever go out and get some damn beds? Why were they able to afford these expensive cameras where they could drive around absolutely drunk and drugged out of their mind, but they couldn't afford some baby beds?
I have no idea. By the way, Brett, they want you to come to their house.
No.
Was asked to pass along a message.
Don't do it. You'll die. They'll kill you. They'll make you eat the food from like the shit smeared refrigerator or whatever.
They want Vaughn and Veckel and you to come over there to hang out with Shanny, Rev, and G-Man in wherever the fuck they live.
And the dying children.
Scranton, Ohio.
Pennsylvania.
Well, you know me, Will. I've got no problem with talking to people, but I don't usually like to eat any food or drink anything that's given to me by folks that are from the internet. I don't want a Jimmy Jones thing happening.
All right. Well, I don't want to cut Vaughn off because I wasn't sure. I invited him in, but he might be busy doing something with old Jorn. Probably playing Elder Scrolls Online. He said, "My kids never slept on the floor, but CPS has my kids, but Shanny and Rev. CPS has my kids, but Shanny and Rev still have theirs. That's fucked up."
Wait a minute. Vaughn lost his kids to child service again?
Yeah, that'll be the 13th time, Brett. That's correct.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
Is it?
We'll do better next time.
Well, GG. Well,
some people just don't go on national news, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Well, at least we don't have drunk drivers who kill people on the road in our room hosting, right?
That's true. At least we don't have murderers. I'm sorry, manslaughterers, which, by the way, sounds way worse.
Negligent manslaughter.
Did you draw that, Will?
Also,
No, I stole it like Smokey. Yeah, I drew that.
What is that?
It's John Peterson as a centaur with bloody tights.
Why does his gut defy Euclidean geometry?
Because he's fat.
Because the fat is so. Well, I was having a hard time figuring out what a fat centaur would look like, so I figured it's the abs because I looked at some centaurs and they had abs, which was weird because the midsection of the horse and the midsection of the person don't match up. So it's kind of a weird sticking on sort of thing, kind of a Mr. Tumnus problem. Yeah. So I imagine a fat centaur would have a fat midsection in the sort of
human region.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a fat centaur. It looks like it's got a titty growing out of the side.
Yeah, it looks like it's off a lot.
Is this better?
No.
It's got that strange line underneath too. You notice that EMC? It looks kind of like
that's weird. Oh shit! How did that get up there? Where is? No, that's not it. That's not it either. That's definitely not it.
Oh boy!
That's a random smattering of men I've never seen before, except for that handsome devil in the center. That's my boyfriend, and if you fucking hit on him in public, I'll kill you.
That's
oh yeah, speaking of killing people. Okay, so I got in a little bit of trouble. All right.
Oh, what did you do?
Okay.
I was trying to be nice with somebody, and some fucking hooer said that Knock never called my kid the Antichrist and a shit stain and all this shit, right? Not even out of the womb yet. He's already going on. So I'm in there with this Scottish hooer, and I tell her what for it, and I get mad, and out of anger, I tell her to kill herself, right? I felt bad about it. She was in another room. I went over to the room to apologize, right? And she accepts my apology. I'm like, I meant everything else I said, but I didn't mean to say to kill yourself. Felt bad about it. I don't often apologize. I apologized once, and of course, I live to regret it because the next day she goes on this fucking tirade that she no longer accepts my apology, mostly to do with the fact that I'm friends with Smokey, right? But she uses this weird line of reasoning.
Who is her?
Wild Eden.
Oh.
Will, I think you need a better outlet for your rage and anger.
You should try
playing. Well, I'll tell you what, Will, whenever I went over to that live thing earlier today, there were a couple people in there that acted real nice in Smokey's room towards me, but when I was over there, they were talking all kinds of hate. And it was like, damn.
I don't know. Weird.
No.
Anyway.
It's all good. Nothing that a tombstone pile driver through a fucking table won't fix. Go ahead.
Anyway, she says, I don't accept your fucking I don't accept your fucking apology anymore because you just did it because you didn't want to get flagged. Brett, do you remember the time that you put porn on my fucking stream? I'm not banging on you. Listen, I left it up and nothing ever happened to it. And I'm not saying it wasn't funny. Well, I know you were
the
bored.
thing you got to understand, Will, and this is the thing that Ronnie doesn't get either. Putting an image of TJ without his underwear isn't actually porn because there's nothing private there to see.
Well,
you see the
logic? There was that, but you also put a broad up there once. I think she was shitting or pissing or something.
That must have been somebody else. You must be having some kind of weird dream.
I don't know. I feel like it was the last time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is that Ricky, that you did that with the TJPP, and then because you were bored,
it was a banana up his butt.
No, I thought it was the dance of his people.
Wasn't it? Sorry,
Brett's got two of them. Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
That and then Ricky came in and said the N-word, hard R, and Jen's
like a dozen times.
Jen bouncing around her titties to try to make a point at Smokey. Those gross, lopsided, chameleon eye looking fucking things. Droopy eyed, no teeth eating bitch. Anyway, nah, she just looks like Nancy Pelosi. Anyway, so the point is. She was like, "Oh, you're just worried about having your fucking channel struck," and I go, "No, actually, I couldn't give a fuck." And insofar as like what's gonna get my channel flagged because it almost never works. It's always on old videos for dumb reasons that don't make any sense. I'll never get in trouble on YouTube for anything that I actually did. I'm convinced of it at this point. So. Then she changed her story because Andy Cap speaks up and he goes, well, actually, that's illegal. I just Googled it. And I'm like, oh, you Googled it, did you? I guess that makes you a fucking lawyer then. Yeah, as P. Mars pointed out in my comment section, and I was about to tell him, it's actually not illegal to tell somebody to go kill themselves. I'm trying to explain.
It's illegal if someone does kill themselves, I think.
It has to be disputed in court first.
It's of questionable legality. You cannot be arrested or charged simply for telling someone to kill themselves.
The crime is coercion. And telling somebody to kill themselves once can't even be considered harassment because it was only a single event. And up until that point, I had not verbally communicated with Wild Eden about anything other than on that one particular day. And I still haven't.
I think it's only a crime if you're like in the same personal proximity of the person and you're coercing them over and over and they have some kind of mental problem or whatever. But over the internet, if they were to make it a crime to tell people to kill themselves on the internet, 90% of the YouTube community be sitting in a cage with Ronnie right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Well, the cage that formerly occupied by Ronnie, now Rhonda. He unfortunately.
Oh, geez, what is this catastrophe?
That's our new body pillow, by the way.
When am I getting it?
Eventually, I know I have to do it. I gotta get some money together to actually put it together.
Just let me put a fleshlight in it.
You know what?
I'll film it. We'll sell it.
All right, we'll put it on OnlyFans. That's fine.
Yes.
If anybody wants to see that, I don't think anybody really does. Oh yeah, Smokey messaged me. I guess he's Dorn.
He's gonna take a break. I think is what he said.
Yeah, nobody's definitely coming in here.
Well, yeah.
Do me a favor. Ask him. Say Brett wants to know: was Matt able to save him or what?
I will.
Is Matt able to save me tonight? Because I could go for some real saving.
You got wound up about old Matt, huh? Oof.
I mean, Matt is a pretty boy.
He is pretty. He's got an awfully punchable face, though.
If by punchable you mean
that's
fuckable,
hateful.
then yes.
Oh, it's not his fault. He was born that way.
Oh God, it's such. I just want to go.
No more nightmares. I will definitely. Yes, they're all living together, kind of. All right, they're
within like 5 minutes walk of each other.
Okay, so Shanny, Rev, and G-Man are all staying in what there is referred to in the community as the Pink Kitchen, which I guess is Rev's uncle or cousin. I can never get it straight.
They call it a dumpster.
They're headed to apparently go live at G-Man's house, which used to be Rev's house until he sold it to G-Man for $1. Yes, that's true. No, that's not a joke. I don't know how they kicked him out of the house that he had purchased. None of that makes any sense. I don't know. It was
not a legal purchase, man. He's just like handing him $1.
The electricity and water's not on. That's why he's not there.
Yeah, so that's why they're going there. Oh my God, Jamie's here. How did it go? I didn't get to watch the end, unfortunately.
It's ending right now. Smokey killed it.
We were watching it the whole time over here, and I was thinking that Smokey killed it. Yeah.
If you don't mind giving us a brief idea of it, because I love both guys. I think Smokey and Matt's the bomb. So tell me a little bit about why you think it is he won. Go for it.
He just displayed that the absurdity of the practicality, I guess you could say, of preaching OSAS. He showed that it was not really practical in the sense that you don't know who's saved in the end anyways. So to tell someone they're saved when they might be a person who will be damned or someone who went out from us, so to speak, then we shouldn't be telling people. It can only do damage in that sense. And then to me, it just ends up forcing the other side to say, basically suggest that OSAS is the gospel. And like Will said before once too, like it might as well just been the New Testament. Should have just been OSAS laid out, and that's it on an index card.
That is what I say. It's OSAS people. Why have a whole, what is it, 700 something fucking page? I have no idea how big the Bible is in pages or what the space. Anyway, it literally, like, why have a huge heavy book? Moses could have brought down the fucking entire Bible in his fucking pocket on an index card.
Well, yeah.
Will, you do realize that Smokey, he's probably going to end up bringing a vast amount of subscribers to his channel from doing that debate. You know what's going to happen when they click and see a monkey riding a pig, right? You're going to be like, what in the hell is
Okay, Brett, I want to correct something about these debates. The debates almost never garner any subscribers at all. That it's like 2 or 3 here or there. Smokey gets more subscribers from this stupid show that I do once a week than he does from going on debates, and we've talked about that at length. It's weird. He'll get 5 or 6. One night we got like 9 new subscribers over here, and he'll get like 2 or 3 from the SFT. He's got 1 so far.
How is that possible? Him and Matt have just unbelievable charisma. How is he not blowing up to the roof yet? Sorry, Jamie Russell. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. No, it's on its way.
YouTube's doing a whole bunch of gay shit right now with their algorithm. It's actually incomprehensible what exactly it is that's going on, because pretty much everyone's audience retention has gone through the floor, while subs continue to go up for some people. I think that Smokey's channel will probably take off at some point, but it's probably not going to be until he hits 1,000 subscribers. Then we get to abuse and bugs and stuff. And it's not our fault because YouTube refuses to fix it. So hopefully then we'll be able to express our love with the world.
I'd like to express my love with someone. Is he coming in tonight?
Mattpowell may be in tonight. I don't know. I don't think he likes Jews. That's why he said like 50%.
You got a message him telling there's going to be some watermelon in a second.
It's all theoretical now.
Yeah. Oh,
there's 100 people, by the way. 100 people watching.
Speaking of which, yeah, there was over 100 people. Peak was 101. is fucking crazy. I've only seen a couple of his debates live, so I don't know what the count like in terms of SFT, but that's the most I've ever seen at one time.
Yeah, he's growing pretty good. He's starting to take off too. So I've been following him for a while.
I think that SFT is a much better version of modern day debate. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Some of the handling is a little wonky, and I still really hate the fact that there are no point scoring system, and literally we're doing the same thing that I complain about all the time, where it's like, oh yeah, I think Smokey won because he's my best friend and he sucked my pee-pee once. No, that's actually not canon.
I hate Smokey. I still think he won.
Yeah. Well, there you go then. So there's that.
So it's decided that people may have been a part of the faith and can actually fall. That's decided.
Well,
I think that we agree.
I already believe that, but I honestly do. I know if I take down the point scoring system in my head a little bit and then consider that, I still think he probably won. Although I'll give Matt props for not going like into that shit crazy land. Like,
I wish I could tell you, because I'm a good friend, so when I'm told something, I don't repeat it. But I really wish I could tell people, and I'm gonna see if I can get Smokey to confess it. But Mattpowell had said some things behind the scenes that turned out not to be true tonight, and I wish I could say. But I'm gonna try to see if I could twist Smokey's arm into.
Tell me, and I won't tell
So
you.
Jamie and Will, you both had said something about you don't really know who's saved or what. Doesn't the Bible say you'll know them by their fruits? Isn't that saying that you will know?
Well,
them
I'm a Jew, so none of that makes any sense. And speaking of Jews, Jorn's here. Hi, Jorn.
I'd like
Jorn, my Jewish banker who forgot to pay up.
I want that peach.
John, you want to know the last time I talked to you was? You want to know when that was?
When was that, buddy?
The day of the Capitol riot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It must have been me. I must have set that all up. I'm the mastermind behind the riots.
So, Jorn, where is Born at? We're over here watching monkeys on pigs, eating watermelon and chicken, but no Born. Hey, Beckel.
With the purple stuff.
I'll be right back. I gotta have a cigarette. I'm gonna leave this stream.
Hey, the answer to that.
And then we're gonna come back and ask Matt what's the deal with the Confederate pterodactyls. I know that doesn't make any sense, but SFT would not let me ask that question. But we're gonna fucking
Jamie,
I know.
Oh, sorry, Will. I thought you were off smoking a cigarette. Continue on.
No,
Sorry.
I'm headed out right now.
All right. Well, Jamie, I was going to ask you a question. How do you think? I noticed that we've got a few buddies out there that call themselves Calvinists. If it's possible for somebody to fall away from their faith and be roasted and all this, the question is, if God already knows what's going to happen, does he know that someone's going to unfall, and all this? How does the Calvinist deal with something like that? Hey, Smokey, you did beautiful. I was watching. Also checked out Mattpowell. You both are beautiful people. I love it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be right back. 5 minutes because I have to grab a beverage. So
good job,
thanks,
buddy.
guys. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Well, I'll answer both questions. You asked, don't you know them by their fruits? I would say, yes, you do know them by their fruits, but that's not an ultimate sense. You know them by their fruits. I think that's like a judgment call in time, but ultimately, you don't know how they can end up. So that's why I think the call to like love people and stuff is there. And then as far as the Calvinist thing, yeah, I think they just think God predetermined everything. Ultimately, if they're a full-on Calvinist, I think, and understand the implications of their soteriology, but. As far as God knowing, I don't know. What was the question more specifically?
One of the reasons, if you don't mind me giving an analogy, I was listening to Smokey and Matt, and they got into about 20 minutes into the conversation on their live show where they started talking about Samson and suicide, and I seen people were getting really nervous about this conversation over in text. Not me. I'm just like, hey, this sounds interesting. Let's go with it. But the deal is would you say that God already knows before someone's even born if they're going to commit suicide or not?
Yeah, I think he knows all things. So I just think is where people usually get confused on that. I think is it feels like if God knows with perfect knowledge that everything that someone's going to do or not do in their life, it feels like that means you wouldn't have free will. But it's actually not. It's called the modal scope fallacy to think that you couldn't have free will with God's perfect knowledge of the future. You actually can. It's not. It's just that if God had known, or I mean, if the person was, they are free to choose. But if they had chosen something else, God would have known that. So it's not really. It doesn't make fatalism true just because God knows the future.
But he knew they wouldn't chose that.
Yeah, he would have
That's
known
why,
something different.
Mr. Jamie. That's why I like listening to guys. That's why I like listening to guys like Smokey and Veckel and all that. They set me on the right road whenever it comes to stuff. Sounds like you're going to be another person who's going to be helping me become more than a work in progress. Hey, Veckel, how you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
how's it
Veckel.
going?
Yo, Veckel, I remember you. You're red.
Say it again.
What?
You're red.
He said, "I'm red."
Yeah, that's how I remember you.
So, Veckel, what'd you think about the debate, man? I seen you sitting there dropping bombs. What'd you think, man?
Yeah, actually, I thought both sides did fairly well. Both sides are very easy to listen to, very entertaining, I should say. Especially Smokey. I mean, there's a lot of passion with the way he presented his arguments and stuff. Even though I disagree with a lot of his points, but but it was definitely fun to listen to Smokey. And Matt, that's my first time listening to him. I think it's my second time listening to him in discussion. He's got a smooth radio voice.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to bring down the resolution on his camera and also get an external mic, not use these stupid headphone mics that can choke you to death when you forget they're on your head and you go to the bathroom. He needs to get one of those. He'd be doing great.
I like the high resolution Mattpowell face. It fuels my fantasies.
That sounded like it was experiential knowledge there.
Yeah.
You could bring a video down to 720 and it'll still look perfect. You'd be able to see every freckle and red hair. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
Beckel, how did you make? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to ask you. So you're a Calvinist, and
so-called
Mattpowell isn't. So you obviously agree with Powell, but yet he's not a Calvinist. So I mean, what did you think about it when it got into that territory?
I was unable to watch every bit of the debate, so there's probably some points that I might have missed. But I thought a lot of his points he brought up, I thought it was pretty decent. I just don't find it. I agree with Smokey on this one point. Smokey brings this up a lot, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. I don't believe that outside of Calvinism you can be consistent with your soteriology, at least philosophically speaking, because if you believe that your salvation is attained partly by your volition, why does it not logically follow that you can lose it, that you can't lose it, that you can lose it? It doesn't make any sense.
The whole point of the free will defense of the theodicy or against the problem of evil and that whole road is, libertarian freedom would seem to be reason to not. I mean, because once you go there, it's like you're saying it's irresistible grace, and once you have that,
right?
In my mind, you might as well just make it universalism if you're going to affirm that and reject the rest of Calvinism.
Yeah, exactly. Arminians reject the irresistible grace, but yet they accept it. When it comes to eternal security, or OSAS,
Yeah. What would it be?
It just seems inconsistent, in my opinion.
Yeah,
okay, I'm here.
What would it be? What would the gospel be and the power of the gospel be if you're going to deny Calvinism and affirm that you cannot, under any circumstance, do anything to deny God, even cursing to the point of anything? And then it's just like you might as well just save everybody then.
I love what I saw oneness Ruach say something in the side chat. He's like, "Oh, Sassers, go ahead and throw your Bible away. There's no point in reading it or regarding any of the warnings."
He was talking a lot of trash on the side.
He was like, I saw that at the tail end of like he was really throwing it out there. It was just funny.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was funny.
Smokey, I know you were busy concentrating on the debate, as was Matt. And probably didn't get to see a whole lot of the side chat, but everyone seemed extremely positive and happy about the way both of you were handling that. Just to let you know.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Excellent.
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
There were a couple
Speaking
people
of Mattpowell handling things,
there were a couple.
Did we invite him?
Jabs at Smokey though.
No, he had to leave at the tail end. Yeah, he took a couple jabs. It's okay. I don't mind. I knew he probably would.
I'd like to give him a couple jabs.
Oh, gross. Gross.
God.
No one wants to imagine that. I am officially you know what? I'm officially transphobic now, and it's your fault. So now you're gonna have to deal with that.
I'm okay with that.
I want to imagine. That sounds hot. I'm back. Hold on.
You've made me amoral in the eyes of liberals by your demands of the acceptance of a divergent lifestyle.
You didn't get to ask Matt about his fucking pterodactyl, dude.
Oh, come on. That wasn't going to happen.
Hey, Will, did you get my email?
Yeah, I did. I'm ready for the Boss N-word movie.
Oh,
we're
I want
gonna
it to
reach out
so
to the
bad.
actual. Hold on, we're gonna talk to his publicist to see if we can actually get the guy who started.
Yeah, we're gonna reach out to the actual agent of the main actor of the movie to see if we can get him to do an on-stream, like watch the movie with us and react to it and stuff. That's what we want to have.
Something else is gonna be fucked.
And we're gonna get Veckel on camera to eat watermelon and fried chicken.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you spoiled it. Yeah. We're
You
all
can't
gonna
do that if you ain't sharing. I want some chicken
purple
water,
drink.
damn it.
Don't forget the purple drink.
Not the Walmart stuff that like G-Man got, the real stuff.
KFC, Popeyes.
He said the lip tarts.
Church
home mixed Kool-Aid.
Chester's.
Not
What-
Walmart
what's
or
the
like
one?
grocery store crap. We gotta get
We
real.
Like a real chain.
We don't drink.
All
grape
right, if
drink.
we're gonna get
Popeyes,
KFC, we
Chick-fil-A.
got to get the mashed potatoes and gravy with it. Yep.
All right, that's fine. You can get whatever. Everyone who participates in that.
That's the white part. That's the white folk part. The mashed potatoes.
Oh my God! I actually thought for a second.
Really good
Jesus, actual fucking Christ!
The mashed potatoes. That's the white folk part, man.
Mashed potatoes are awesome at KFC.
I love
You come in a room with G-Man's logo on your avatar, and I would not know that wasn't G-Man. Listen, I mistook George Floyd for G-Man, and then I just mistook Veckel for fucking.
No.
Yeah, I mistook Veckel for George Floyd. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm colorblind now. Apparently, I just thought they looked similar, and Mothra J called me a racist, and I was like, no.
I can't believe I shouted out Epic Gamer Moment tonight, and then you've turned my after show into a tranny garbage den. What is wrong with you? Shame on all of you.
I don't know what's going on.
I was promised I got to talk to Matt.
Well, I said there was a 50%.
We were promised. How was that? That wasn't going to happen. Will lied to you.
Fuck you. I didn't lie. I thought he'd come in.
Hey, listen. So I'm not even getting the debate. I'm too tired for that shit. But tomorrow, Will Kincaid, you have got to go and get Smokey to review tonight's stream by The Rage.
Oh,
it is quite possible.
Is it a thing?
It is.
Is that a thing?
We're gonna do it.
It is quite possibly the most epic meltdown in the last 6 to 8 months of The Rage.
Oh man, why you gotta wait till tomorrow?
Wait. Hold on.
I have presents,
dude.
Hold on.
It is quite. I kid you not. It is quite possibly the great. I mean,
wait a minute. You're saying this is this different than the one he did at like 6 Eastern?
In months. I mean, I'm talking laughed uncontrollably.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wow.
Can we review it in the morning, please? Can we review it in the morning, please?
Yeah, we can review it in the fucking morning.
Yeah, do it, man. I need something to listen to in the morning, man.
Okay,
let me put you this way, guys. Listen, let me put it this way. I lost track of the meltdowns. Okay.
Oh,
you better download the video, man. Before he decides to.
Is he gonna? Oh, I better go try and download it, huh? Should I do that?
Yeah,
I would recommend doing so because he just rage quit the entire stream.
Oh, okay. I
Ended
should
the
go
stream,
probably
he's so pissed.
try and look for that right now. Give me a sec. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too. Did he do something just like recently within the past hour, or is this earlier?
He literally
today?
he just rage quit the stream with a full room about maybe 5 minutes ago.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's the same
I'll try
stream.
I'll try and grab you the link. Hang on a second. I'll put it in private chat.
Yeah, no, yeah, I actually wanted to play something from that. It's an hour and 16 minutes in where Peterson starts losing his fucking mind.
Isn't the open room the open room?
Yeah, and I think that's it. It ended 7 minutes ago, so that tracks.
It's 6 hours long. He's not gonna hide it.
He's been going. Yeah, he's been going since 6 Eastern. What the fuck?
Okay, listen. For the last, I'd say the last like 3 hours, it's just been full scale fucking meltdown. I'm talking.
Has it really?
Dude, he's been yelling and screaming.
Oh, Khalil was in there. Khalil went in.
Khalil came in there. Leo Filius went in there.
Oh, yay!
He was going off on atheists. He was yelling at atheists so hard. Oh man. Oh, it's priceless.
Okay, I tell you what. When we're done with this, Kat and I are gonna watch some of it and see if we can get some timestamps.
So it looks like the meltdown was about politics or something.
No, dude. No. Okay, listen. He was denying that philosophy existed. Then science has only been around for 150
again.
Again.
Yeah, science has only been around for 150 years, according to the Rage.
Yeah, and the Shroud of Turin was made by alchemy, right?
He doesn't understand why the Kalam says that everything that was caused has an existence, or everything that had a beginning has a cause. Why, therefore, does God not have? Why does God not have to have a cause? And he did. Like they sat there for like, I'm talking atheists sat there for like 30 minutes trying to explain it to him. He couldn't get it. Oh man, it was so good.
Oh my God! And you said Khalil was in there too. Was he the one?
Khalil was there all the way till the end when he rage quit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Peterson went on a hateful tirade about just about everyone in this room besides you.
He didn't say anything about me, but that's because he forgets who I am.
Yeah, because trans aren't real people. The very progressive.
Afterlife Simulation was in there. You got kicked out, didn't you?
AS is Brett. He just doesn't want to say it on his channel. Apparently, we can call him Brett Keen.
I'm listening to him yell at his chat right now. He's having problems.
I got in a fight with one of his atheist friends over Discord. He tried to tell me that things were illegal, and then I was like, "No, fam, they're not illegal. This is how it is." Like, well, you gotta admit you're a dirtbag, right? And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." I mean, he did call my fetus a shit-stained antichrist. So, but you tried to dox him, right? And I was like, no, we called 3 places that he didn't work, that he said he didn't work at because we thought it would trigger him into breaking his own rules again, which of course it did. He just lost his fucking mind, and it was funny for everybody except for him. So,
pretty much.
And the horse.
Yeah.
What if you just didn't call? Like you just pretended you did.
It would have had the same effect. I just like.
Which would have been better because then it's like you never actually did anything.
Yeah, I could have set it up like that. We can still probably do that.
No one did anything though.
I guess
it would have been less of anything and more of.
Sure, I guess.
Are we gonna quantify nothing?
Yeah,
nothing doesn't exist. I'm not getting into this again.
One.
Well, it's like, what, are we going to quantify how little of nothing?
Shut up, bitch! Yeah. Go fix me a turkey pot pie.
Wow.
That one was from Brett from back in the day. Man, it's still on here from when he was linked.
Yeah, like in 2019?
It's never going away.
You know, honestly, sometimes.
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
You know,
I have way too much fun with the buttons.
Sometimes.
I hit too many.
I mean, I'd like to have some fun with Matt Powell's buttons.
Would you stop talking
with
about
the-
Matt Powell?
the
Actually,
trend.
Pat, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a deal. All right, you're going to say yes. You write everything, all your thoughts that you've ever thought before on fanfiction.net, right? And then I read them.
You want me to do a drink?
That would actually be great. Remember when you did I forget, it wasn't webcomics, I forget what it was. It was that notepad thing, Eli, with Brian Mullins and the semen or whatever.
You want me to write fanfiction?
Do
about
that,
Matt
and then
Powell?
Eli will read it in his Eli voice. That would be great.
All right.
That's his Eli voice. Sounds exactly like his
Is
normal
Smokey
voice.
with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, he
Smokey,
finally
you
killed
got
us.
me in trouble with that damn Ronnie. I don't know if you heard what happened because you were busy with Matt, but I got myself in trouble.
He got busy with
Well, how's that my fault?
Well, Will, you want to tell him what did you even get to see 5 minutes of what happened, Will?
Brett made a hateful video. Apparently, it's not the same hateful video.
No, not the video thing. What I did over on their live deal.
No, what was that?
Well, Smokey, I went in there and I changed my avatar to an image with a wrecked car that says "Don't drink and drive," and boy, they went.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
John Peterson started freaking out about that, and I wondered why.
Wait, is that because they
He was yelling. He was frothing at the mouth. You need to get some of the clips from him. He's yeah.
I think.
Oh,
does
do you have
that
a time
bring out
stamp,
qualify?
Brett? Do you know when you entered? Roughly a time? Do you know?
Well, they didn't notice in the first 30 seconds, but just wait. And Ronnie go, what? Huh?
Was
And
it
then
like
you'll hear the
halfway
guy-
through the show, or like way into it, or do you remember?
It's not way into
No,
it
that
or
was
anything.
that was pretty. That was in the the first third maybe of the stream. I was there. That was.
We have so much
The
to
meltdown
go
was-
through.
Oh, it's gonna take so long. I feel like I should just download it anyway and listen to it and edit it tonight, and just
There's
I
some really
don't have
good material.
time
Smokey.
though.
Hey, Brett, so
But I don't have time. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out.
We're gonna work on it over on our end. We're gonna get up early in the morning and deal with
I had an
it.
epiphany.
I'm telling you, Brett. I mean, Brett was there for. I mean, that stream on the Rage tonight was quite possibly the most memorable in recent memory for sure.
Wow.
I mean, like, hands down,
Can you
beyond
give me a
doubt,
Matt Powell body
the
pillow?
most ridiculously epic of no less than the last 6 months for sure.
We could make a lot of money selling Matt Powell body pillows.
Isn't like every Rage stream just like
Just
him
saying.
and the horse talking?
I'm just saying.
That's basically it. Yeah.
This was like on a whole nother stratosphere, man. I'm telling you.
Was it
Was
him
it
and the
like
horse
good-
and the other man talking?
Smokey, I'm telling you, the clips you'll get out that video will last you for life. Oh.
Well, I'm
So
gonna have
anyway,
to.
I guess that's
Yeah.
why Knock is our piss baby of the week, since
No,
otherwise it's the 10th.
Don't do it.
It's piss baby of the week, nigga.
Yeah,
Winning.
Never see that quick. Winner.
it's Alec Cox. Wow.
Yeah.
We need to switch those last two.
Smokey.
Yo.
How do you feel you did, Smokey?
Oh, I think I did pretty well.
I think you did very well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that because it just makes sense. Faith without works is dead. James, he said it. Brother of Jesus, lived with the guy for a while, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, right. So,
or something. It's like celestial or something.
he lived with the guy. Could you imagine that? Make
Yeah.
your bed. Make your bed. No,
Yeah,
I don't
Brother
want to,
Christ.
Jesus. Make your bed or you're going to hell. Yeah, I mean, think of the mow the grass, dude. Mow the grass. No, I don't want to.
Roommate ever.
I'm your Messiah.
Just like Jesus
Exactly.
I lived with John Gishla, aka J Dubs, for like 4 months, and I thought he was, but he was like it kind of was like that though. Everything that I do, he'd be like, "That's not kosher," and I'm just like, "Well, is it kosher to fucking kill myself, John? Can I do that at least? Just stop."
Okay, where you had him, Smokey? Samson. You had him on Samson. He was not prepared for that. He was not prepared whatsoever for that. And then he
Can we talk about how prepared Mattpowell was?
Oh, yes, let's.
Smokey, can we talk about how prepared he was?
He was prepared, but not.
But as we know, he doesn't prepare for these sorts of things.
He was prepared for the boilerplate objections.
Right.
Is what it comes down to. You could see, you know this because when he first started his report, do you guys notice how he pulled up that like long notepad, like with the black screen to reference? It's because he had already pre-pulled the typical boilerplate, interpretations for his perspective of those verses. That's really all he did. Like he didn't really answer my objections or my points. He just gave the OSAS interpretation of the passages I referenced. He didn't really
you got him. Hold on. Kat wants to say something. I gotta find this, but you got him on something else that you forgot what you're talking about. I tried to remind you, but you didn't look at your phone.
Oh yeah, I had my phone to my side, but I didn't hear it at the time. I was focused. Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot, and I tried to. Anyway, Kat, say it.
What were you even talking about? Him being prepared? Oh yeah, exactly. Because he's passive and submissive like that, he'd be perfect for me. I'm just saying, Mattpowell, hit me up.
I wish
so Smokey.
Right?
Smokey, you were okay. So here's what you forgot. You asked him about dwelling in the Holy Spirit without having the Holy Spirit, and you go, how does that work?
Right.
Oh, right. Having the power of the Holy Spirit and like how was he working or using the powers of the Holy Spirit, but not having the Holy Spirit or something? Yeah, that's right.
That was a
and
real
then he
fucking head scratcher. Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't want to accuse him of being a dishonest interlocutor, but I feel like his internet was definitely fucked. But I feel like he did some shenanigans on purpose to get out of answering it, or at least when he came back, he pretended like he didn't remember what you just said 5 seconds ago. Like I get it, you were like kind of burnt out on the OSAS thing, but Mattpowell is allegedly coming into this thing fresh, and he can't remember something you just said.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, but
he's a bin boy.
Yeah.
Well, he pulled a lot of horse shit with Knock when they did his debate. Not that matters because you're not Knock.
People do have technical issues. I know this one guy that had like 20 minutes of problems when we first started the broadcast.
Fuck you, Brett. Fuck off.
Smokey.
Yeah, bro.
Smokey, the same thing with Saul. Saul felt every king will kill themselves. It's just like in chess.
Right.
Basically you kneel if you know you're done. Right.
Right.
Because
exactly. Yeah.
You don't want to be tortured, give up the gold and all the other fun stuff.
It's the lesser evil of a moral dilemma. That's what I was saying. That's why it was ridiculous.
And he hesitated.
I have a new religious position.
Familiar with a moral dilemma?
Yeah, he hesitated on that. He goes, "Yeah, I know what a moral dilemma is."
It's
Eli, you have
it like moral.
Eli, you said you had a new religious position.
Yeah, a new religious position I came up with. All right. So in the Bible, Jesus washes people's feet, right? So we should do that, except mine.
Fuck.
Stop. Just use a pool brush.
You just go.
Like one of those long stick
Please,
brushes.
Can you just go, Eli? Please.
Nah.
Did you wash Mattpowell's feet?
Fuck you. Fucking Club Penguin account. Fuck you. I'm hacking into your fucking Webkins account, you faggot.
Damn. Hey, have you showed Smokey our new rapper friend?
Who? What?
Oh, I have not. He's gonna go back and rewatch this.
Have I missed a lot of the show shenanigans?
You have. You missed quite a bit. I'm sorry. There's technical issues in the beginning. Remember how we thought we fixed the microphone?
Is your channel still flagged down or canceled or what?
Yeah, we talked about that. YouTube told me to go fuck myself. Like,
It's probably because you played the Alabama.
They personally messaged me on Twitter to tell me to go eat shit and die.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Right.
3
Not
times.
literally. Like, they didn't literally put it that way, did they?
No, they
Or
didn't literally.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not the
I'm like,
Bible. I
that
don't
might
mean
be,
what
I
I
mean, that'd be
say.
a colorful
all
way
the
to
time.
end with a colorful way to end with a, like, we're not going to help you.
Poor
type
Will.
thing.
He got done just like Ronnie did in prison. It's rough.
You know, I really actually did. You know, truthfully, I did actually enjoy the debate, like as an overall. I guess I wasn't paying attention to if I was owning him on any particular points or anything like that. But I felt there were I felt there were moments that, like, definitely he wasn't rising to the challenge or he was avoiding the points I was saying. So, but I wasn't looking at that moment as like a win. I was trying to pull the answers out of him because I wanted it, you know, to be out there for the audience. But sometimes it felt like I was pulling teeth. Like, I don't feel like he was answering the points I was saying.
Smokey, I think this is going to be a controversial thing to say, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. I think that Mattpowell might not be as theologically competent as everyone thinks he is.
Right?
What a bold statement. What a bold statement.
Smokey.
Well,
fuck up.
Well, how brave.
Where's the
how brave?
Stunning and brave.
Mattpowell is as theologically adept as Knock is philosophically.
He's as theologically adept as Knock is at swimming.
Okay, well,
or
so
walking.
think about it this way. Think about like Mattpowell, like where he's at and kind of in that NIFB group. He's not even really allowed to like be exposed to different Bible versions, you know, different hermeneutical tools, different, you know, sources of study or commentary. I mean, he's kind of got to be locked in. So if the NIFB hasn't given him an argument, he's not going to have it. I mean, unless maybe he's dreamt it up himself, but it doesn't seem he brought anything original to this debate. It was just boilerplate. Here's how free gracers interpret these passages. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't feel like a lot of my particular challenges were actually being addressed or answered.
Well, Smokey, so grace is a free gift, okay,
Right.
if you accept it.
Right,
But
exactly. That was my point.
It is. Exactly. But here's the dealio. If you're just like, you know, wanting to get to bed with some chicks that go to a church, you know, like some Mormon girls, you know, you kind of join and you play along. And you play along with the little thing, and you go along with it, and you get what you get out of it, and you leave. Were you saved? No, you were doing your lustful thing.
Right.
And you know, so okay, he went and he mouthed the words, and he said, you know, whatever he needed to do, you know, whatever church it was, and he said, okay, I'm gonna go walk around with you and go witness to some people, and hey, there's a bush over there, you know, and it's just like. You know, a lot of people do that. There's a lot of hypocrites.
Did you hear my point where I said if OSAS is true, then you should teach people OSAS first and then teach them to believe absolutely everything else too, just in case?
Yeah, and that's what I was pointing to. I was pointing to that whole thing of like, all right, so once saved, always saved. So I can mouth the words and then come back to it later.
Right.
You know, now I am a, you know, once saved, always saved, but I'm the once saved. You better get your butt out there and start witnessing and believing this stuff and start reading your Bible and getting all the arguments together, because you're going to knock on somebody's door. You're going to run into somebody that's going to be somebody like a Dillahunty.
Right.
You know?
No, I'm fine with the idea of God persevering the saints that are sticking with him. I just don't believe in this idea that he's going to just in perpetuity violate free will when he calls us to have a free will relationship with him. It's like,
right.
I was 14 years old and I accepted Christ, and now I'm locked in for eternity, even though now I'm 50 and spent 30 years murdering souls and hating God. You know, it just doesn't.
I talked to Andy about this yesterday, and I made the same argument. I said, well, okay, so do you have the free will? Do you have free will or not? And he's like, well, we have free will under certain circumstances and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, so but you don't have the free will to leave the faith permanently and go to hell on purpose. And he's like, no. And I said, so basically what you're saying is, of course we have free will, we have no choice. And then he laughed at that and didn't answer the question. Right. So it's the same thing. And the whole thing, Basement Dweller says that Mattpowell is young. I don't think that gives him a pass because I spent enough time with Smokey doing the OSAS debate stuff now that I think that I probably could have debated Mattpowell and stood a decent chance of beating him at the very least. I don't know that I would have won as handily as Smokey did, but I would have put up a hell of a fight. I'm being a Jew, not defending OSAS and using only Christian argument points. So, Jesus Christ, Brett, that's fucking rough. You guys
I think that. Oh wow!
Wow!
I think it might be. You know what? Actually, this was my favorite debate. This was my favorite debate I've yet done. I enjoyed
It's been
this
the first one in a long time too. A formal debate.
Yeah, and it's the one I spent the most time preparing for. This debate takes place exactly 1 year and 7 days since my first debate. This was kind of an auspicious moment, almost a 1 year anniversary of debating. It's my favorite debate up to this point. Yeah, man, this was great. I really, really enjoyed this. I'm just soaking it in, loving it.
Listen, Smokey.
Oh God.
I don't think you really know debates like I do, all right? If you've never debated if Harry Bryan is real or not, I don't think you know anything, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of Nakasuchi is with us. Apparently. He has returned from his
pure, unbridled autism.
How can you be friends with these people?
Now,
you fucking baby raper! You fucking baby raper!
Here's the thing. Here's the difference, though. That Mattpowell couldn't hang out in a chat like this.
No,
that's true. That is true.
He has
yeah,
no,
actually, funny story. Oh, funny story. You'll love this. So,
let's hear it.
Alec, you'll appreciate this too, Alec. I'm glad you're here. You're here to listen to this. Now, you guys know I've been doing a hefty amount.
Alex Cox.
Okay, can you please put the stupid autistic little rat roach in the back so I can actually keep my train of thought because I'm tired.
Yeah, put Smokey.
So I appreciate it.
Already done.
Okay, thank you.
I like you, Eli, but he's doing a thing.
So this happened this evening, and I was doing what I've been doing for the last week, pretty solid, and listening to debates, dissertations, talks about this as much as I possibly could. And I came across this channel that actually was making some good points. In fact, what he had claimed to have done was catalog every single person in Scripture, in the New Testament, that had lost their salvation. And he's the one that I referenced where I got the idea of pulling into Acts 8, with certainly as an OSASer would claim someone to be saved. I would think this sorcerer would have qualified. And he, is baptized, he believes, is following Philip for a time, and then suddenly, says, hey, I want to buy the Holy Spirit. And Peter says, whoa, 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 whoa. You are completely full of iniquity, thinking something like that. So is he saying he was never saved, or was he saying he made a grave error, against his salvation? I mean, it's hard to say, but still, that argument is there. And so I love that he presented this. I gave him kudos in his comment section saying, hey bro, just found your channel. Appreciate the chat here and the long video with all these examples. I'm doing a debate tonight on it. So thanks a lot. And then I get this response from him in the comments. You evil, wicked, vile, son of Satan, you need to repent or you're going to perish. I'm like, whoa,
wow.
What is, what's going on here, buddy boy? And I didn't react. I didn't cuss at him. I didn't call him anything. I'm just like, well, that was a, pretty hard-handed experience. So like, what's that situation? And he's like, you drop all these F-bombs. I looked at your channel. It's the most evil, wicked thing ever. And F-bombs and GDs and this and that. So I had a big like chain of like arguments back and forth. Cause I'm like, he kept leveraging these verses where he's like, no filthy speech ever of any kind whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, so just to clarify. So when the prophets were talking about the Israelites whoring after the Egyptians like women after men of donkey dicks with the ejaculate of horses, this is not considered vulgar speech to you, just to clarify, you know? And I tried to explain to him, like, as a scriptural example, whenever you have anyone, whether it's the prophets of Baal or the Pharisees speaking against Christ, or the stiff-necked Jews attempting to rebel against Paul, or even the magician in Acts 13. Any of the people that were trying to divert from the truth, pervert the truth, spew heresies, spew lies, the Bible parsed no speech describing those people. Paul himself says, hey, if anyone brings you a different gospel, let him be cursed down to the lowest pit of hell. That's not parsing language. I'm sorry. You know, and you, I'm going to tell you something. You tell me how to appropriately describe a vulgar, disgusting thing without using vulgar descriptive adjectives, and I'll accept your correction. But up till this point, when I have soul-murdering, satanic bastards of flesh running around, trying to convince people into damnable doctrines and drag them down to the pit with their own sense of self-validating pride, I'm sorry. I'm not just going to sit here with this, with these people coming down the cliff and there's a curve coming up. And what am I going to do? Put a little rickety old wooden sign with black paint? Hell no. I'm going to put a big, vivid, yellow, iridescent, multicolored, you know, luminescent paint sign up there so that my brothers and sisters know what's ahead and they know to avoid it. And that's how I look at it. And you know what? I believe the prophets did that. I believe the apostles did that. I believe Christ did that. Hey, you brood of vipers with your disgusting perversions against the truth I'm trying to tell.
Yep.
So anyway, I found out at the tail end after our discussion, and it kind of got to a winding down, that he was very, very resistant to anything. He wasn't even listening to anything I was saying. But then it got down to like, well, if you even do it one time, you're in guilty of this thing. And I'm like, oh, I found the other side of the gutter of this argument. You see, on one side of the gutter with the Osassers, you have the Jack Smacks who are like, hey, live like the devil and go to heaven, obey God and go to hell. Literally a title of one of his videos, not even kidding. So there you have that one end of the spectrum, which is the gutter. And then you go on to the Lordship Salvation side, and then their side of the gutter is where you get to the sinless perfectionists, where they think they are just living a perfectly, absolutely righteous life. And the moment they sin or do anything wrong, they've lost their salvation. If they don't repent or anything, they're all screwed. And, you know, they probably can only repent so many times. It's just a big mess. And they're just hyper judgmental, condemning, very, very weird, very weird. But anyway, that was my experience today. To round it up, that I've realized there are back crap crazy peoples on both sides of these arguments. So it was very enlightening, this process.
You did. You brought that up.
Holy fuck it. Give me 1 second here. Holy shit. You came up for air, Smokey. You were down there. Wow. Fuck me. Look, you were down there so long. Brett started to edit his fucking screen. Can we just admire this for 2 seconds? What is this?
Oh, God.
You know, you're part of a black person gang, so.
I can't. What is on fire tonight? I just fucking can't.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
The king can meme.
It's Mario.
Wow.
Yikes.
Do I have the fucking thing? I can't find it.
Did Brett see my Smokey Floyd? Did he see my Smokey Floyd?
What kind of gang is that?
It's a street gang. It's a black person gang, Will.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Hey, and remember the time it turned out to not even be a solely black gang?
Yeah, it was beaten into gangs, and Leophilius has ninjas at his disposal or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. What can you say? What can you say?
I don't know. I can't. I almost can't, like, wow. We're gonna do let's do a 6-hour morning live stream, Smokey. That'll be fun.
Oh, let's. Why don't we? Yeah.
All
No,
right,
I don't.
Why don't I just take my nuts and fucking put them in a blender?
By the way, I'm gonna want to go over and say hi to Praise's stream too, because I know he's doing.
Hey, time
Yeah,
out
we're
real
gonna
quick.
wrap
Real
here
quick though,
in
Smokey.
20
Yeah,
minutes or so.
sure, Alec. What's up, bro?
Yeah, did you watch Matt Powell's How to Get Married video?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh my
That's how
God.
he gets married.
Oh my God.
Sexually harassing man.
Go, give me a gem out of it. Give me something funny. Is there something funny out of it you can think of off the top of your head?
It's all about celibacy and how beautiful it was, and the courtship, and the whole holding of hands in public, and it's just molasses dripped drool. Frickin'.
You know how you get married? You fuck her good on the first.
I was thinking, hey, she's hot, bang her, get it over and done with, marry her. Go to Vegas.
You know how I met my wife? I insulted her, then I complimented her, then she invited me over to her house. We had sex. I had diarrhea. I climbed out the window to avoid her dad, and then 5 years later we got married. That's the whole story.
That's how it works, brother.
Tale as old as time. Diarrhea and fucking food.
That's how it works.
How I met my.
That's how Eli met his boyfriend. Except for it was mostly diarrhea.
And there was furry inventions involved.
Well, you took a laxative to try to clear out the area when you should have really used an enema.
But here's the thing: she lived through
Live and learn.
and you got married.
We did. We got through. It was great. I painted the bowl like Sherman Williams, but I learned a valuable lesson. Don't eat Taco Bell and then chase it with whiskey if you're going to be engaging in physical activity.
Yeah, because I don't know what Pleasantville that Matt Powell's living in, but it's just like Nightmare on Elm Street's just the next door over. You know what I'm saying?
Hugs, not drugs.
He better have programmed that Stepford wife real freaking well, man. I don't know.
Well,
is he married now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's married.
To what?
He got married. He videotaped the whole thing.
He's got to be working. He's got to be working on that quiver of kids. Oh wait, shows I'm not supposed to say that.
I claimed him fair and square.
Matt Powell is
quivers like you put arrows in, not children.
But here's the first night she rolls over and shows, from backside up. He's gonna say, "What do you want me to do?"
Here's the thing. This is why I'm better for him. He doesn't know what to do with a vagina, but he does with a dick. Guarantee it.
Matt Powell trying to bang his wife, I imagine, is a lot like Joe Biden trying to remember where he is.
I thought that was
a lot of confusion. And his wife has to explain everything to him several times.
Right.
And he still doesn't remember.
Here's a book. Hey, let's go to the X-rated store and get some porn.
Yeah.
Oh, I have this video that you need to watch.
Get informed. Didn't they used to, like, in the olden days, like, wasn't it like archaic times? It was kind of a big thing. Like if you got married, like the deflowering was kind of like a whole family event. Like,
all right.
you know,
I have the perfect one for this. I have the perfect one for this. So we did it's the Boone Plantation tour in Charleston, South Carolina. You got to do it. So basically, they explain the whole courtship thing. So back when they had the hoop skirts, right? All the doors that the men went into were slim so that the hoop skirts couldn't get in. And so they also had a way. So if you saw a woman's ankle, you had to go and get engaged. That's how bad that was. If you saw a woman's ankle, you had to get engaged right away. So they kept the doors that the men would hang out, like the little men's den. The doors were like only 2.5 feet wide, so that the girls couldn't get in with their hoop skirts on.
Right.
And yeah, it was really really freaking
wow.
You know, yeah, that way. So if you saw her, like her little sock right above her boot, yeah, you had to get married.
Interesting.
It was that bad. So to avoid the marriage thing, they created these doors where the men would go into the man cave, and freaking, they couldn't get in with their hoop skirts. So
very interesting.
Yeah, that tour was great too, man. It was really, really enlightening about a plantation in the deep south.
Never heard of such. Interesting.
Yeah, it's called Boone Plantation. It's the oldest plantation still going. They filmed so many movies there, like North and South. Anytime they need like a plantation look, they have the oak coverage, like the canopy of oak trees going down the driveway. But 3 of them were hit by lightning, so they're kind of missing a couple trees now. But it's beautiful. And you can go and eat as many strawberries as you want. They have strawberry corn, stuff like that they kind of sell to keep the plantation going without the when you pay to go on the tour and stuff like that. So the off season, but no, it's so I'm just thinking in my head while I watched the video for 10 minutes and I had to turn it off. And then I went and I walked around for a little bit. Okay, all right. I'm gonna watch another 10 minutes. Watch another 10 minutes. I almost barfed. It was just like, I did all that stuff freaking, middle school. I'm like, wait a second. My mom and dad, they got married when they were freaking my mom got married when she was 16. My dad waited till he finished medical school. My mom went and married somebody else while he was in medical school. Divorced him, married my dad. And, she learned her lesson. But my dad said, no, I'm not going to marry you till after, but they banged before he went to medical school. It's just he wasn't going to marry.
Was she 16 at the time? Because that's dangerous. We're wandering into knock territory.
Hey,
you feel sorry for the daughter of my mom because I was making out with her? What? Like, no, I fucked her several times. You feel sorry for the daughter of my mom because I was making out with her? What? Like, no, I fucked her several times. That's how we kind of had a baby. Wasn't making out, wasn't dry humping on the couch.
We just got blocked in 5 countries that don't have internet.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What countries are they again? They are China,
Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, North Korea, and Burundi.
And China.
No, it's Syria, not Pakistan.
Yeah, Syria.
Yeah, places where people are slaves and don't live very well. Those places.
I'm surprised we weren't just automatically blocked there anyway.
Kind of too. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised by that too. I was actually, I expected this.
What North Korean is watching this stream?
None, because they have a blocked Great Firewall.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
I mean, technically, we have several Eastern Europeans that are arguably close to some pretty Muslim territories that watch the show. So I don't know, maybe.
They have Muslim.
Oh no! Please no!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, atheist on Discord. Am I being too mean? Did we take this too far? Oh no, it's almost like he's kind of a fucking scumbag too.
Oh, the stock accounts are too savage. You guys are evil with the stock accounts.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of stock accounts, do you know who Evo Tard is?
Isn't it Maddox?
Yeah, it's Maddox. Maddox got accused of being us as a sock account in Rager's stream, and watch him freak the fuck out about it. I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Tensei or whatever the fuck his name was getting big mad because he thought I was in there trolling.
Okay, see, here's the thing. This is my fault because I gaslit not into complete insanity because I was multiple leg accounts at the same time arguing with each other on multiple different phones. So he has this weird thing.
Deep, dude. That's fucking convoluted.
So now at this point, everything is this like Will Kincaid everything, which by the way wasn't Will. That was all me fucking with him because he was threatening people.
Who the fuck are you parents?
People.
Anytime people do anything, Knock just assumes it's a Will Kincaid conspiracy.
Yeah, hold on. I need to find something.
It's pretty great. I'm glad I got into his head that far.
I can't even with this, you people.
You're a bunch of degenerates.
You're a bunch of degenerates. It's true.
Hey, you gotta have some levity in life, man. It's
you
can't be all.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying is that like Andy's thing is like, well, or maybe it was Bruce. Who cares? I was saying, well, clearly I think Smokey's winning. And they're like, how is Smokey winning? And I said, well, clearly Smokey is having fun and you're not. I'd say that's pretty much the definition of winning.
Right.
So I'm having a lot of fun.
I'd like to show Mattpowell a lot of fun.
I fucking hate you. Stop.
No! You promised me Mattpowell.
I'll bring you his hole later. I'll go. We'll go to fucking Michigan and we'll go get him. I dox Mattpowell.
You should bake a cake and put John 3:16 on it. He'll love it.
You should bake a cake and put John and Steve on it.
Adam and Steve
It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Oh my fucking god, why?
Oh no!
Fuck!
They stole it.
I can't.
I think the
with this.
missing laser pistol is in Scorpion.
I can't with these socks tonight. I just can't with this.
We're almost done.
Oh my gosh, let's end this.
14 minutes of this.
Please, let's end it before that person says something really, really bad. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Oh, wow.
You guys see knock off camera.
You did well.
I appreciate you, Alex. I'll see you over at Praise's room. I'm going to stop in and say hi to everyone.
Rightio, yeah.
Have you guys see Knock Off Camera? You'd need drugs.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
Put that comment. Yeah.
Yikes. Those poor fucking.
When I lived in Wisconsin, every time I looked across Lake Michigan, like I needed to go to a doctor to have my shit fixed because it was bad.
Hilarious.
No, it's not. It costs a lot of money. There's a huge dollars.
What's the difference between? Never mind. Anyway, Knox a huge straight up taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, America.
Wait, why are y'all still
No
talking?
reason. I don't fucking know. We were just
because he keeps on talking.
Now every time the socks come in, I'm gonna play this clip.
Who are you people?
Who are you people?
Do the one where it's like, leave it alone.
I'm not having enough fun.
Let me see. I'm gonna do it again when I get the comments on the stream at the end.
Oh
no!
Oh, no! Don't more with this!
Stop! That's awful. Why would you do that?
Stop it!
Can we give Speed a rest?
The memes are too much. No, stop.
Why doesn't Speed have a rest?
You people are evil. Every
That's
one of you are
disgusting.
rotten.
Why would you make it bigger?
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
Oh,
You're real physical.
You're going to hate kill.
I'm so burnt out now.
I'm all go.
So officially burnt out. Kat made me hate trannies tonight. I'm now a transphobe.
I think you
and
already
I'm
hated
not
them.
allowed. It's not allowed to be a bad
Now?
thing. It's not amoral. I've been traumatized by trannies, and now I believe I'm validated in hating trannies.
Immoral is different than immoral. Amoral would be nothing involving morality. I mean, it's not.
Jesus Christ, they're evolving. They've teamed up.
Okay, you do realize this is the exact same.
Oh my God, they're procreating.
No. This is most likely what I was doing with Nox legs. Nox legs.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's. I
Don't
did
you
it
all
with
think
5
we're
different
bullying?
Good night,
accounts.
Oneness. I appreciate you, bro. I saw you. Hey, by the way, quick thing. Shout out to Oneness because he had some savage moments in side chat of the debate. I noticed towards the tail end when I was done, he had shouted out something like, "Hey, sassers, just throw your Bible in the garbage. All the warnings are not even warnings," or something like that. It was epic.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I think we were
It
talking
was
about
based
that
and
earlier.
red pilled. It was
Yeah, you and
awesome.
I were.
Shout out to you,
Yeah.
Oneness. That was awesome, bro. Thank you.
All the fucking. I'm gonna wrap here unless somebody has something original for the last 10
Oh,
minutes.
can we end this evening with this? And
Can
I'll
we
go
just
over and hang out
end?
with Bruce for a bit. Can you just
Smokey, can you stay around for a little while? I want to show you just the clips that you missed. That's all.
Okay, that's fine.
It'll take 5. It's totally worth it. It's probably like 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll take your
thanks.
All right.
All right. So thanks everyone for being here. We love every last one of you. Sorry about the poor quality in the beginning, but we got it together. Sock accounts, please use protection and always have your socks spayed or neutered. All right. Now I just am stalling for time while I
Change your
find
profile pictures. They're scary.
fucking outro clip, which is here somewhere, but I can't. And there it is.
Where's Mattpowell?